the next subject we're gonna talk about is what happened with Serena Williams at the U.S. Open, and just what people think about it. Like, which I know you want to talk about it more than I want to talk about.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, she is the GOAT. She makes all the money for this stupid sport.
She does.
This very entitled, elitist sport that is tennis. And even if she was a bit belligerent or whatever terminology you want to use, he should not have taken a game from her, is what I'm saying.
He didn't.
He took a full game from her.
He didn't. He took, yes. It went from being 3-3 to 5-3 on the second set. She already lost the first set 6-2. And it went from being 3-3 to 5-3.
Yeah, Osaka was winning. She looked like Osaka was on her way, possibly.
But we all...
Serena was winning.
No, Serena was losing.
No, Serena was winning.
Stop. Serena was losing. She lost the first set 6-2. Women's played 2 sets. Yeah. She was tied in the second set 3-3. And she was actually losing the fourth set. The fourth
Osaka was on her way.
She was losing the fourth point. She was losing 4 points. She was losing 30. She was losing 30 to 15 love in the 4 point. And then he gave her a point, which made it 40 to 15. And then a girl won the next point. She won the set. She won that match. And then it went to 4-3.
It deteriorated. It deteriorated.
And then it went to 5-3 because he gave her a full game point. So it went from 3-3 to 5-3 real fast. She wound up losing that game, which everybody knows. But was she wrong? Like, was she wrong? My thing is this. This is the rule. And this as black folk, we gotta stop being all the way black and not accepting the fact that there are rules. And yes, just because we're black and we've been through a lot, that don't mean rules don't apply to us.
I'm stopping you there. I'm stopping you there. No,
wait a minute.
No,
we're gonna leave that in. No, we're leaving that in.
Let me finish.
You leave that in.
That's not what happened. That is not in the slide.
Let me finish.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. It's this. Her whole reason for being upset.
It wasn't even about her being black.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you watching?
Let me finish. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about for the people out there. People say, like we was talking about earlier, you say you think it was a racial thing because the guy who was in the chair was white.
No, I think it's a racial thing because it's always been a racial thing with the Williams sisters.
Well, my thing is that's still a racial thing. What I mean by black people, us as people like watching the sport, the rule is this: your coach cannot coach
but
you.
But you couldn't even see it.
Let me finish. Your coach cannot coach you. The rule does not say if you doesn't accept the coaching or if you don't see the coaching, then it's a point. The point is...
How's that a knocker against me?
Listen to what I'm telling you. The rule is, that's the rules. If your coach is seen coaching you, not if you can see him, not if you take the coaching, not if you go up there and talk with him about it, if your coach coaches from wherever he is, that's a warning. Because the first thing you get is a warning. So that's the rule. Period. There's nothing we can do about it. Is it a right rule? Is it a fair rule? Let me finish. Is it a fair rule? Cool. No. But that's the rule. So the point was this. If people kept saying, did she know that? Because her whole grievance was, he felt like the guy on the chair was calling her a cheater.
Yes.
Right.
But he wasn't. He was saying, you didn't cheat. Your damn boss, your all trainer cheated.
But the whole point of not being able, you're saying you're not coaching is because if somebody's doing that, you're getting some type of advantage here.
Right, but that doesn't, but what I'm saying
that's exactly
that's not what he was saying.
But people do that all the time.
I get that. That's not the rule. See, that's not be black.
They say it's not. No, it's not like you kind of got gray area and mixed them.
No, it's not.
Because from my understanding,
and that's the cameraman y'all here.
From my understanding,
producer, he's the everything.
From my understanding, he was saying that your boy was coaching. He said that. But at the same time, he's saying it as if she's cheating as well.
Right.
Now,
they have cameras.
Oh my God.
They have cameras proving that she not only she wasn't acknowledging the situation.
God. Black. This is what I mean by black people.
But I'm saying,
the rule is not that.
Now I understand what
you're saying.
Not.
No, because you keep adding the other stuff. Stick with what it is.
We're accepting what you're saying, that the coach did something cool.
That's the rule.
But we having a problem.
That's the
when you
rule.
saying that when he was saying that she's cheating.
That's
True.
no. He didn't say she was cheating.
No, he's not saying she's cheating.
She
But what the
said
problem
that.
is, yes, but the problem is
That's what Black. See, that's what we do.
no, that's not. It's not.
That's no, because instead of her being instead of her just acknowledging the fact that the rule was your coach cheated.
That's why
Okay.
So going to him and talking to him
Okay.
is not acknowledging what's going on.
Even in the premises, because what he does is he penalizes her.
He warned her. That was the coaching rule was the warning.
He warned her. Yes, he
And
gave
then
her
her-
warned her.
then
And
the-
then she insinuated that you calling me a cheater because you're penalizing me. For
No, the warning first. You don't get penalized for the warning.
Right, that's what I mean. I'm conflating the words.
Then she slammed the racket.
Yes, then she got penalized.
Then she got penalized. That's the second
Yeah,
one.
and that's
when
fine.
you get a game. That's
No.
when you get
No. You get a game when you get the third. When you get
No,
the third
what I'm
one.
saying, you get a game point.
Yes.
So remember I told you it went from 15 to 40.
Yes.
15, and then the other girl won she on the next serve she won.
Yes.
The actual set that set point. Then he got a whole match point taken from her.
Yes.
For
match point.
for her kept
For her
going on.
going on.
Calling
Why?
him a thief. So she called him a thief, which again, if you want to get into this is my stand on it. If she would have understood the rule from the beginning,
She
would have
understood the
never,
rule.
No,
She didn't agree with it. She didn't agree with it.
That's
She didn't
not
agree what he
no,
did.
because she kept going.
So you mean telling me this
about
man
her.
had talked to her and let her know what exactly was going on? Because clearly the only person who knows what's going on is you, and you was there.
Listen to me, Sydney. Stop being black. Listen to me.
Who's being black?
Listen to
what
me.
is that even?
What I'm
we're
telling
not
you,
being
this
black.
is what
We're
she
just
did.
saying. Yes, she took it. She did
I
not
was watching the match as it happened in actual time.
I've seen the replay, but I'm saying
I was watching actual time, and everybody kept saying the exact same thing. Did she actually understand the rule? Because the rule doesn't have nothing to do with her, but she kept making it about her. That's what's the point. That's what I'm saying. That's why she lost it at. That's what she lost it at.
I know that you keep saying like I know that the rule is about if your coach is doing X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is okay. So she reacted poorly to it. She said okay.
Because she didn't understand what the actual rule was.
But my whole thing is a whole thing about the point.
I think you gotta get
match
more
point.
into this rule because
No, the rule is the rule and it's a dumbass rule. But
it
it's
is
like
a dumbass rule, but it's the rule.
But what I'm saying is when he took a whole match point for that was wholly unnecessary. That's what that's my whole overall point. Yes, I don't agree. Yes, I was trying to get to that. You keep saying that I'm just like, oh, she takes
No.
she took
Right.
it. She took it that way. I would have took it that way too, quite frankly.
But
this is the US Open. This is usually they let stuff like this slide. Like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Men.
No, they
Tennis-
don't. They
Men,
don't.
yes, they do.
No, they do. No, I want to say they do
hold
let
up.
it slide. I'm
Hold
sorry.
up.
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
up.
They do.
Hold up. This is Serena Williams.
Right.
This is the GOAT. And we're in the finals.
True.
This is LeBron James. We're in the finals.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent of it would be. It's an individual.
I
man.
get what
It's
you're
indi-
saying.
But I'm saying something goes down. He fouls somebody. Maybe he pushed a little bit.
Right.
Michael Jordan, push off.
Right.
You're not about to do all this extra stuff in the context of a critical. And it was a critical moment. She was on the ropes against Osaka. I thought Osaka was on the weight, but so it's a critical
Naomi
moment.
Osaka, that's her name.
Yeah, but she was on. He had on the ropes, and then you decide to get that. This is the time you have to invoke that. Like I don't see what was the point of invoking it at this point.
This is what
even if it's the rule, it's like is it so that she's ignoring it. We all know she's ignoring it. Whatever he's done, it's like I'm not about to. Why would you inject this flamethrower into such a moment? All it does is highlight it.
But that segues into the next point of this. No, that
No,
segues.
you keep saying we're being black about it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like
It's
the
just
whole,
my opinion.
the entire. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion,
True.
the whole thing. Race has always surrounded us with. I know we talk about gender
True.
a lot, but for me, race has always more than anything surrounded.
the US Open,
Back in the day,
US
back
Open.
in the late '90s, early 2000s,
Right.
when it was all about the Serena, the Williams sisters, it was not about them being women. It was always about them being black in one of the whitest sports, major sports in the world. Right? This is
Probably the second whitest sport.
I don't know, but I don't know
golf.
about
The
that.
US again, the US Open.
I can't
but
make
it's
that
golf.
claim,
To
but
me,
I know
golf
it's
is
white.
the
I know
whitest
it's white
sport.
as hell, and we all knew when Sharapova beat her, when Sharapova beat Serena, how the media reacted and how everybody went ham
Even though
about.
she's Russian, but
I mean, Russian.
what that have
European.
to do? Like,
no, that was my point. I was kind of saying, I was kind of making a point how white folks would always throw that into black people's face about saying, "Oh, she's Russian."
She was 17 when she beat
We all know,
and everybody went crazy. Right. And it was the and Venus, same thing. I mean, it's always.
I'm saying she still go for being white. It's being funny.
It's always surrounded them. Now you can talk. I'm not saying that the Williams sisters have always been infallible, or Serena in this particular. Like I remember a few years ago when she had the thing with I think the Japanese player when she had something when she had a bad reaction. It was an emotional reaction, and it's not that. I'm talking about in the context of what happened during that game. And how the Williams sisters she's always had to deal with like just people just looking at her differently. The way the sports announcers talk about her.
True.
All of it. It's always surrounded.
Right.
And even if you dismissed all that, just still, even in this moment, if she's just a white man, whatever. Like in this critical of a moment of the game, it's all in the balance, and then you choose to like call a game. What referees call a game in the NFL game?
I agree.
Like when it's critical. That's like against San Francisco and Baltimore, and there was contact everywhere on the final play. They didn't throw the flag in the Super Bowl.
It's two different points. What I'm saying is his point is exactly right. Everything he said just now for the point afterwards of being when they get in that critical moment, no referee wants to decide the game, and basically he decided the game. That's what you don't do in sports. No referee wants to decide the game. Basketball.
He did it. You can say he did it by the letter of the law.
He didn't because it's
my
two
thing.
points.
It was all about the fines and stuff like that she was getting, that stuff that men do, and they're not getting in trouble.
So,
that's where you. I don't know if you was getting to it because you damn sure didn't put it in there, because that's where everybody really was getting mad at too. You know what I'm saying? The most important thing is the things that she's getting fined for and the stuff that men get to do. And
that's the second point. It's not the first point. So let me backtrack. So the first point is this. The first point is there was a rule in the U.S. Open. Your coach cannot coach you. That's the rule. Nothing else applies. You break that rule, you get a warning. Her coach broke that rule. She got a warning. The next rule is you cannot slam your tennis racket. She slammed her tennis racket. That's another rule. That's a violation. Now an action happens where she lost a game. She lost a game point. Then she broke. Now here's the second point. So you want to separate those two. I feel like if she would have understood part one of that rule, she would have never got to the second part of the rule by calling him a thief, because she thought he was calling her a thief when he wasn't. He just wasn't. That's what I mean by she took it too far. Now, I ain't gonna say she took it far, but I mean by that is she took it how a lot of black folks take it.
So you mean to tell me all the white people do it? They was turning black when they did it? When they fuss at the referee and they get mad at the referee and call him whatever, are they turning black? Are they turning black?
They're still wrong. It's the same thing applies. It's no different.
So the true definition is if you're wrong and you come at somebody, you're blamed black.
Let me get to part two. No, this is, and you gonna act like things don't happen.
What Sydney's trying to say is that when white people like all them dudes back in the day, like
we're going back in the day. This is 2018.
I know he's penalized. I'm sure he's penalized men, and I know those dudes back then they used to get penalized or not. What I'm saying is that's not them being. I don't know being black because you got upset because about a rule. Like Serena's gotten upset about rules. Yes, fair enough. And you could just leave it in that context, like okay. But other dudes have got hold up. What I'm saying is, other dudes have gotten upset. They might not have known the rule because they got upset for X, Y, Z reason. They be like, "You idiot, you so and so."
But they would have never said. They would have never felt like she was calling them a thief.
She even said it herself. She said it herself that people do much worse things.
They've called other people. Isn't that not an emotional reaction? Like you dumb mother, so and so.
I'm not debating
you do X, Y, and Z. So you don't know the rules clearly or something like that.
You're missing my point. I'm not debating whether or not the dude was wrong. I feel like he was wrong with the third part of the action.
We're not.
She felt like when she called him a thief. What I'm saying
but you keep
if
saying,
you understand the beginning of that, you never get to the end of that.
I don't even see. I don't know that to be sure.
All right, now maybe what you're saying is true, but what I'm saying is this.
Just how big his offense was, she felt like, and she kept going on and on and on and on.
She had a
you are calling me a thief. And that man never said that. That man never. Again,
But a lot of people say a lot of things.
What you didn't like.
No,
You gotta know the rules. That's not the point. And that's what black people do.
But no, it's not.
That's
So
what black
when
people do.
the white dudes,
That's what
so
I'm
when the
saying.
white people do it,
White people do it all the time.
She said herself. She said they have people did much worse than me.
No, call her.
People get stopped at traffic lights and get killed, but people did much worse than me.
No, you're skipping over.
Are you serious, my brother?
You can't pass up part 1 to go to part 2. Stop going to part 2.
No,
No, because that's where we at with this dumb
No,
shit.
her understanding.
You keep saying, hold up.
No,
Wait,
I'm saying her
step,
understanding of the rules would lead her to say
all
something
of the
different.
white,
if she
all of the
would've
white
knew
people don't
understanding
understand.
of the
That don't
rules.
mean all the other white people understood all the rules either.
Oh
When they
my
had
God, we're
that
not talking about the white people. We're talking about the black
But
girls.
no, but you're
Wow.
penalizing her and calling her black for having the
She
same type
is
of reaction.
black.
Yes, she is. No, I'm saying you're saying this is what black people. That's what I mean. You're saying this is what
I'm
black people.
generalizing the statement that this happens a lot when black people go off the books and
The sad thing about this saying that we're telling you white, it's not a proven fact. If I could prove that what you're
I'm
saying,
black. That's what makes it.
so when white people do it, and they're being black.
No, yeah, sometimes. What
What?
I'm saying
Wait.
is this. Let me say
Wow!
this.
Did you just hear
No,
that?
let me say this.
That's what black people do. When black people have
You
a
just
reaction,
did the exact same
especially
thing.
given, especially
So that's
given-
true?
So
Hold on,
white people
hold
been
on.
doing it way before she even came in the game. But all that time in the back of their mind, they didn't even know that they was being black.
No, that's what they were really being.
They were being
Hold up.
black.
My thing is again, I said this earlier. Racists surrounded the Williams sisters their entire career, and it is completely justified. Every reaction that we have to whatever these white people do is very justified. And it's always been justified because they've always been nasty to her. There's always been an undercurrent about her body,
That's
her
in
look,
life,
her
too.
swag.
That's life.
No. This is
You get the
it's
same
racialized
thing.
though.
But you get the same thing at your job. I get the same
Yes.
thing at my job.
Yes,
My
and
boss is white. I
Yes.
get the same thing. But
That's
buddy,
not-
what you think people? You know what I hate when black white people call you buddy. Oh, what up, buddy? You don't know anything else to call me. My name is Stephen. I'm not a. It happens. My thing is for me not to over exaggerate it and lose my job.
But we're not. But
So you mad at
So-
Spanish people when they
so-
say, "Hey,
so-
my friend"?
No, what I'm saying is
So-
she
so black
over-exaggerated
people-
at something and
So,
she lost
so
the
what
game.
you made this is. So what you
Facts.
made this. So what you made this is.
She
her
over-exaggerated.
having. Okay, you can say she over exaggerated.
Period.
But you're making it so much about her having like there's this extra burden of
Let me
proof
say
on
this.
black
Let
people
me say
to
this.
be able
Yo,
to have a reaction.
Let me say this.
I have
Maybe
to basically he had to call her a nigga in order for
No,
her
let me say
reaction
this.
to
No.
be just a reaction. You
No.
can say, hey, you can even say, hey, you overreacted on that. We shouldn't have done that. But you're saying is
That's
this is
what
what
I'm
black.
saying.
No, you're not. That's not what you're saying.
That's
You were
not what I'm
saying
saying.
this is what black.
So
people do.
I generalized it.
I can't
Yes.
believe you're being. You're saying it.
I'm
You're saying
black. I said
you're
it.
being black.
I said I
What
think
does that
I
even
said,
mean?
I didn't say that.
Isn't that just what white people do all
I
the
didn't
time?
s-
They always complain about something.
No, I didn't say that. I said this is
That-
this is
what?
things that black people do, and y'all blew up. Y'all blew
Yes,
up.
because what you said
It's wrong.
is yes.
That's just opinion
Your
without
opinion-
true facts is not
your-
opinion.
No, it is opinion. No,
No, not letting. That's not
It is
an opinion.
No, it's a bad opinion. Is what, in my
Okay.
opinion, it's a bad opinion. That's what it is.
Cool, but let's go. Let's again. This is what we got to talk about. This is what makes it a great discussion because it gets
It's a
deeper.
horrible discussion.
No, it gets
This is
deeper.
traumatizing
No,
discussion.
This is the strongest level of ignorance I've seen in a while.
It gets deeper. It goes deeper. But my point is this: like I said, she maybe I should have said that, but I said it. I don't give a damn. But like I said, if she would have understood the rule in the beginning, you wouldn't have worried about the last part. So y'all can't skip over that, and y'all want to skip over that. No, stop. Let me finish. You just talked for 30 minutes. Let me finish. Y'all just tried to do it just now.
That's not what we're trying to say.
You're trying to
That's
keep
not-
insinuating.
My whole thing is
the
about
rule
him
is this.
taking.
So-
My whole thing is about him taking the entire match.
So let me get to y'all part. Look at me. Was it fine? Was it fair that she
No.
lost that set point? No.
No.
She shouldn't have lost that
Then
set
what
point.
are we talking about?
She shouldn't have lost the set point. But is it fine that she kept going off and she called the man a thief because he never called her a thief? No.
It
You're
might not
wrong.
have been, but that don't mean you should
You're
take
wrong.
a plate from
Yes,
him.
he can.
If LeBron called,
If he feel like you're verbal abusing him, then you're wrong.
If LeBron or whatever or Tom Brady cuss out the referee,
feel?
they don't. If they cuss out the referee, they be like, I can't believe you made that call. He's not about to give them a 15-yard penalty in the Super Bowl. He's not about to do that.
If they keep going on and calling this man names, he will get a technical, and we've seen it.
So hold up. So do you really understand what happened?
This was in the shit. This
kept
was
going on and on and on.
So I want to say this. 1 to 10, her going on was a what to you?
It wasn't both what to me. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Because I'm such this brother right here who needs to know how it goes.
Listen to
From
me.
1 out of 10, what it was to you, bro.
It doesn't matter what it was to me. I'm not the dude in the chair. Damn.
All right, so since you don't want to give us no real answer, to me, that was a fucking 4 or 5.
Cool.
Well, she said the same bitches in the chair have been talked to way worse. They have been getting 7s and 8s and then get shit done to the players.
Right.
That have nothing to do with race.
Right. But what I'm saying is this. Did he?
And I can't
he was still within his realm to do it.
But of course, he definitely was going to do it.
Was it wrong or right? No, we can talk about that all day. And I do think it was wrong.
It was wrong. So
but
why are we even talking about
he still was within his realm to do it.
Yeah, he was in his right. I'm not trying to throw him in jail.
Nobody knocked that part.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in his right to do it, and I have the right to go.
So your girl who played soccer from back in the day, who for the USA, who took off her shirt and had her top on, and everybody just went crazy, like men don't just take off their shirts,
right?
This and that. So she had to be a straight nigga in the inside right there. She was just nigga.
No, what that was a double standard. It ain't got nothing to do with being a nigga.
What the fuck is this then?
What is this?
You know what?
No, the double standard. No, what I'm saying is this. Well, no,
it's not.
You just took a person taking their shirt off compared to her calling this man a name.
It's not about whether or not she
called
violates
this
the
man
rule.
a name.
It's not about violating the rule. It's about what you were willing to accept from her, from what people usually do anyway, and the way people are reacting to it. Like, I mean, you had that reaction. What you want me to do? Like, but it's like in this critical moment, you take the match point. Like, you can talk about
it's wrong.
And yes, she had a reaction to it.
It's
of course,
wrong.
she had a reaction to it. A lot of people have a lot of reactions. When you're in the heat of a sporting event, and when it's hot, yes, emotions run high, and sometimes players do go crazy. But what you're not about to do as the moderator, you're not about to do anything to truly influence that game.
You shouldn't.
You're trying. All right, but he chose to do it at that time. And then this is Serena Williams. This is the biggest star in tennis. That doesn't just happen. When does that happen? When does that doesn't just happen?
It doesn't just happen.
And the fact that it did happen to Serena, and what we know historically with Serena, warrants that reaction and warrants not her reaction. I'm talking about warrants an inquiry on why that would happen to somebody like Serena. Why would it? Because of course it would happen to somebody like Serena.
It also
would
plays
happen
because she's
black.
Right? Because she's black. Because she's black.
That's what the trajectory of the Williams sisters and how they've been in tennis would tell us. That of course they would have.
How do we perceive it though? As black people, how do we perceive it?
This was definitely because she was black.
Okay, and that's cool. And I agree.
Not only because she was black, because she was a woman.
I agree with everything you said. I'm just saying.
I say it because you're a woman as well.
True,
I say because what for me the Williams sisters have been mostly black women in terms of how people
everything
talk
Steve just said.
But you can say that's gender.
I'm not biased on what he just said. I don't have no problem with what he just said. What I'm saying is, as what we need to do, and this is how I feel. Remember, this is my opinion. As black folk, this is how I feel we need to do. We need to stop letting the beginning dictate our end. We gotta stop. We're getting into etymology. We're getting into preacher. We going straight to a pulpit. No, I'm just saying, and this is sports.
But it's okay for white people to do it.
Lord Jesus, I cannot talk. Don't worry. Thank y'all for watching the IMO show. Please, thank y'all, because I can't talk.
Because this is insane.
I can't fucking talk.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead and talk, man.
And listen to me. Serena is older than I'm the oldest person sitting right here. Serena older than me. Serena don't need no damn lecture on how it is to be black in that game. She know it already.
Ain't nobody debating that.
Right, no, let me finish. And she also know what has happened at the U.S. Open many times. She has been cheated many times. This is my thing. If you know all this, then you gotta be less. In life, black people, we have to be better than most people. That's just in any game
is
in the
better than
sport.
most. She's
I'm talking about
the best.
everything. I'm not just talking about at the sport. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about on our game. We have to be better. Why? Because things
That's
like
a
that
lot.
happen.
That's a lot to have to do in order to.
And it's but guess what? That's what it is to be black. Period. That's what it is. That's just the end of the game. We have to be better at every aspect at life. Why? Because the people that controls these things have a problem with us, and we're gonna have to be better. So that means in that case, in that moment, maybe if you didn't know the rule, let me finish. In that moment, if let's say whatever happened, you thought he was calling you a thief when he wasn't.
That doesn't make sense though.
In that moment, you gotta control yourself, Serena.
So you mean tell me she turned white and accident? She was equal. She thought she was equal.
Because
I'm
we
saying
can
you gotta
talk
control
about
yourself.
athletes again. Athletes have these reactions all the time. Why are we making it about this big? I mean, yes,
Because we live in a world that wants you that has to happen.
But what I'm saying is,
that's just what it is.
And talking about this, it's like, wait a minute. Athletes have these all the time, including black athletes. We're talking about her. It's like they have these reactions all the time.
I'm not mad.
But this doesn't happen anyway.
But what I'm saying is no. That's
and
enough.
then again, you
So
talk about LeBron James can have a reaction. Kobe Bryant can have a reaction.
When has LeBron James ever told a referee you're a thief? You're taking the game from me.
I don't know.
Never.
Who are you saying?
I'm saying when have we heard LeBron James?
First of all, the referees helped LeBron to cheat the Spurs a few years ago.
No, what I'm
he
saying
played
is,
for Man.
I'm saying if LeBron had a reaction that was
warrant a technical, we wouldn't be talking about.
No. Not in the moment that we're in Game 7 of the final.
It could have been Game 7.
It's not about to be. He's not about to do nothing.
If he tell the referee you're a thief and you taking the game from me, he gonna get a technical. Period.
No, the referee got all stuff out there for you.
I don't give a damn if it is in the final.
It's not about to be all.
He's going to.
He's not about to take a match. He's not about to take. What's the equivalent?
He won't get thrown out the game.
Okay, so what's the equivalent? No, that's not thrown. What's the equivalent of a match point? There's no. You can't.
You get the tackle because you get to shoot 2 shots.
And what? A minute to go in the game and we're tied.
Call me if you
and you said I don't know what I did. You said I fouled somebody even though
if LeBron James kept going on and on. Listen, y'all don't realize how long she kept. Son, y'all just see the clips.
No, I know she went on and on. No, I know what happened. What I'm saying is, why would you, as the moderator of that, go ahead and do something to like that?
Wait a minute. So I just want to say this. So the crowd, all these people who are not black, who knows the game, even you, who don't even play the game, haven't picked up a racket since you was fucking 1994. All these people who know the game
booed.
Had the wrong reaction, turned black inside of them.
What's this term? Why you keep going?
No, it's the term you made.
Mind blow.
It's the term you made.
I'm sorry, they turned black.
So first of all, it's not the term I made.
You know what? So when you back in this video, you were like, see, you being black. That's you.
I was
literally saying that.
I was talking about a black woman. Having a black.
We went to great definition to confirm what you're saying.
You made that into an adjective.
About the first point. That's what I made it about. Stop, y'all keep taking what I'm saying and adding it to something else. Don't change my narrative.
Maybe you're turning too black. You don't know what's going on.
No, Sydney, stop. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not changing that. Don't change my narrative. I'm telling you is she had a black moment in the beginning because we know this already. We take shit and blow it out of proportion when we don't really know what the hell we was talking about in the beginning or know what we was talking about.
So was she trying to confirm what was going on?
She didn't confirm nothing. Stop. You changing it.
So what she was talking about then?
She kept going on about something that didn't have nothing to do with her.
First of all,
facts. That's the point. She kept crying about something that didn't have nothing to do with her.
She was saying you wouldn't have done this if I was a man.
No, it didn't have nothing to do with you. Your coach did something. Fuss at him.
But
don't fuss at me.
What she's saying is you wouldn't have done this if
she
was
cool.
a man.
But if you would have understood the rule from the beginning,
it's not about understanding the rule. Her whole thing is that you did this. Even if this is the rule, she's saying you wouldn't have took it if I were a man. We
don't know
that. She have proof. She's saying that it happens all the time.
Right, no, everybody said it, and I'm not saying that. But guess what? Said it. They also show that this same referee. Let me show y'all.
He's done it to Jokic.
No,
and he's done it, and he's done it to Nadal.
Championship games. And not just in regular matches.
No, he's penalizing.
In final matches.
No, he's penalizing.
In championship games.
But
and they stopped.
He took a whole match point.
But they stopped. That's why he did that. Listen to me. Thank you for saying that. So he did it to Djokovic.
I know.
He did it to what's the other guy?
Nadal.
He did it to Nadal, and he did it to another guy. You know why they didn't get a match point taken from him?
Why?
Because they fucking stopped.
Maybe because they didn't know they was cheating.
Stop. No, see you. I want to say something right now.
I mean, you've been saying a lot already.
I want to say something.
You said a lot.
Because you just had a black moon. I want to say that because you just jumped to the listen. You just jumped to something and you didn't know what you were talking about.
Son, you just went off of what he told you.
No, what did you just say? Stop changing narrative. Don't use don't change what I'm saying.
Don't use what he just said.
No.
Help your situation.
Son, it's the real situation. We're talking about the guy, right?
So you seen that match? So you don't. So
you said, listen to me. You said this is what we're talking about. If Serena would have been a man, he wouldn't have not took a point from her. Well, guess what? He's done it before. So what you gotta say now? He's done it before to men.
In
match points. Right, but they stopped.
Wait, let him finish.
He took a match point.
But they stopped, so they didn't get a set match. They didn't get a set point.
But again, how you take a match point? It's a match point.
Because they stopped.
No, man.
You know what?
That's
That sounds like we need
match.
to put up all this information so we can prove this point because I feel like.
Well, look. This is what we're gonna do. We didn't went on and on. This is what we talk about. Listen, the reason why this is great for us. This is what we doing right now.
This is horrible. This is awful.
Listen, if you believe it or not, we do this about 8-9 times a day. But listen. Man, thank you guys for checking us out. Thank you guys for watching us. This is the IMO Show. I'm Stephen. This is Steve, the cameraman, the producer, the everything.
I'm not
That's
my
my
dog.
dog. But I appreciate y'all for watching us out. Check us next episode. We out.